what's up, baby? It's Fordee from FordeeTV. So I thought I would do a tutorial quickly today. I have this DJI OM4. It's actually out of the box right here. And I want to use it with my main phone, which is a Samsung. However, I like to keep the case on it to keep it protected. This is a backup phone right here. It's an iPhone. And so I can use this mobile clip. It's pretty cool, right? It just attaches easily and then boom, it's on, right? However, I would like to add the permanent clip. Let's see. I would like to add the permanent clip to this case. It's an Otterbox case. I had actually a metal piece, a metal sticker on here to use with something else that clipped on, etc. However, this little thing that comes with it, right? It had a sticky backing back here, which I've totally removed. I used some goo-gone and I removed it from here because, number one, you put this puppy on here and it doesn't stay. As soon as I put it to this thing, boom, it would pop off. And what was the point, huh? So I thought, you know what, big deal. Let's try. I don't know. I looked online to see if anyone else did something else. Nobody said anything. So I thought, oh, let's super glue it to this because big deal. I'm going to keep this case with this phone. And worst comes to worst, these things are 15 bucks, huh? So you have an alignment guide here, right? And I don't know what this little sticker is for, huh? But there's a sticker back here. You have an alignment guide because what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to line this up. So I'm looking at the case, and when I look at the case, right, I'm trying to figure out, let me bring my bald head in view or stand up. Maybe that will make it easier, huh? This looks relatively like where it's supposed to be, huh? And so basically what you want to do is put this in the middle. I've got some super glue right here, right, called Loctite or whatever. And let's see if I can get this puppy to stay, huh? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it over the back here. I don't even know if this is going to work. So if it does, the video will get published. If it doesn't, it won't. So that probably is going to stick and never open again. Great. You know what I should do is add some more. Oof, as I'm getting it on my fingers, huh? God, I hate this stuff. Is great, but I hate it, right? Let me just try to get the outsides. Get this the best I can, right? Because you really want it to stick. I want it to stay. I don't care about removing it. And my finger is sticking now to this thing. Awesome. The other problem is this sticking to the alignment piece, huh? So I just moved it. Let's move it back in place. Let's see here. Something maybe like that, huh? That looks more or less centered. I'm going to come in down here. I'm going to drop this thing where it needs to go, hopefully. And then I'm going to try to pick this up quickly, just because I don't want the plastic to stick to it, huh? So pull this up. There's a little bit of glue on this. Let me grab a paper towel and try to take it off this plastic, huh? Not that I think I have to use this plastic again, but, you know, I don't know, just in case. So now I think more or less it's off the plastic, hopefully. And what we're going to do here, and I can even see that it came out a little bit. I'm going to lift this up just so it doesn't stick, huh? And I'm going to wipe the side here. And let's do that, huh? Let's just wipe the side here. Pa, pa, pa. And hopefully this is really going to create a great seal. It's going to stay. Hopefully I shouldn't be damaging anything by pressing this hard. But really, this puppy needs to stay on, huh? So I'm going to stop the video now. I'm going to let this dry for a couple hours, and we will come back and see if when I attach this has any issues, right? All right, guys, I'll be back. All right, so we're back. And, you know, if you know me, I don't have patience. I was going to wait till tomorrow, and yeah, that didn't happen. Anyways, like I tried to pull on this. It doesn't come off. It's been 3-4 hours. The idea is this Loctite glue or super glue, it works by the absence of oxygen. And this particular piece of metal is pressed against this. There should be no leakage, which means there should be an absence of oxygen, which means it should cure in less than 24 hours. So anyways, it's fine. I've actually already tested it. In fact, I found out that this is a fail, and let me explain why. So here we go. We put this over here on the gimbal, and okay, that's great, right? We open this thing up, and this is perfect. This is what I wanted. Granted, it does fall away from the case a hair, but whatever. Watch what happens when we turn it on. The gimbal just says, screw you. I'm not doing it, right? It's lazy, yo. Anyways, let's press it again and let me explain. So I did this before. Like, I suppose I should have read the FAQ on the website of DJI. DJI says it does not recommend using the ring on a case, which, okay, that's awesome. Now this ring is stuck on this case, period. And this case is like 30, 40 bucks, right? So anyway, I'm going to have to come up with another solution. The reason that I didn't use this on this case is because, let me just put it down here, is because this case is just too big, huh? So it doesn't fully go, right? Which sucks because I like this case. I feel like it protects the phone, whatever. Now, I can use this adapter, this clip or whatever that I had on the iPhone. I can use it with this, right? So if we take off this case, and anyways, I'm going to, because I'm going to have to figure out another thin case to use with this so I could use this clip, because now this is not going to work, right? So you learn from my mistakes, save yourself some time, some money, la-di-da. So this is a pain in the butt to take off this case. So imagine, like, let's say I wanted to use this case, and every time I wanted to use a gimbal, I have to go through this process? No way! Not gonna happen, right? So we take it off. This is a 3-piece case. We're gonna put it off to the side. And here, now with this, I come and I can find roughly the middle spot. I don't want it to cover the button, but I slide it just a hair up, down, whatever, and I can recalibrate it, right? So then if I come over here, I take the gimbal, it's currently off. I look to align this top little piece with here, and then I try to slide so it's in place. I'll go ahead and before I do that, I'll turn the gimbal on by pressing this button, and boom, it's perfect, right? In fact, if I go ahead and unlock my phone with my fingerprints and I open up the DJI Mimo app, another thing that I can do once it connects, right, is I can go into the app, and I don't know if you guys have had this issue. I used this phone previously, and now it's connected. Let's see if it's really connected. If we go into the 3 dots and we come into this last menu, actually in the second menu, we can scroll down. Right here, there's gimbal auto calibration. Now I can't do this. You guys see my face. Yo! Anyway, I can't do this with the gimbal like this. I would have to put the gimbal like on a flat surface with the tripod like this. Then I can press calibrate and it will make sure it's perfect. Because if this is up or down, I mean, I would recommend calibration before you go out for the day. And this is in the place that you're going to use it, this little clip thing, right? And now I could turn it off by holding down the M button for like 2-3 seconds. It turns off. I can pop this off and then fold this down into place. Whoops. There we go. Close it and good to go. So unfortunately, that's what it is, right? I'm gonna have to pick another case, which is crazy. These are things to consider when you get one of these units, the issues you might run into. I hope you guys found this tutorial or this review informative, helpful, even though I failed with my little hack right here. I mean, it worked, right? But it doesn't work because I guess maybe this adds to the weight, maybe that's the problem, or maybe because this is rubber and somehow this thing doesn't like rubber. Whatever the issue is, it doesn't say on the DJI website. It just says they don't recommend using this particular piece with a case. They recommend using this. However, this phone plus this, and this is a Samsung Galaxy S10, right? Plus. So if you have that phone, then using an Otterbox case with it, you can't use this clip, huh? All right, guys, until next time, I'm out.